Every single social studies student wants to know the living document, one specific aspect of the Philippine Constitution, and that is how a bill becomes a law.
How can I vote? Young lady, there are two ways to vote in election as a 16 years old. It's either to change the law or to break it.
Any member of Congress may file a proposed law at the Bills and Index Service, and the same is numbered and reproduced. On the first reading, the Secretary reads the title and number of the bill. The presiding officer refers the bill to the appropriate committee. Committee studies and recommends. If action is favorable, a report is submitted through Committee on Rules. Committee on Rules includes bill and calendar of business. On second reading, the Secretary reads the number, title, and text of the bill, and the debate takes place.
Mr. Speaker, young ones are taking on responsibilities many that adults are facing in certain job market, increasing cost of education, and our inventing environment far different from the one our parents left us. He deserves a say in the direction of this government and this province because frankly, Mr. Speaker, their generation will deal with challenges that ours have left them. This is for ours to introduce for allowing people as young as 16 to vote. But Mr. Speaker, I have read that the human race is not fully developed or matured at the age of 25. They aren't mature enough to vote. Someone didn't know how to cook their own meat. You gotta be kidding me. We've got to wait at least until they graduate from high school. We're not that stupid in aiming to vote. Why not that smart adults to vote? Although now, I kind of like the idea. Perhaps it will make young people more likely to vote. It gives more into the habitat.
Whoever introduces the bill gets the last word at second reading.
Many colleagues in the House seem to be concerned that young people aren't responsible enough to vote. Let me point out that 16 years old are already entitled to hold jobs, drive cars, pay taxes, and joining military reserves. By the time they turn 70, they can even be sent away to fight the war. If that isn't a responsibility, I'm not sure what is it. I owe the House to approve this bill in principle and allow it to be studied by the committee.
Upon the approval of the bill on the second reading, printed copies of the bill will be distributed to all the members for final review of all amendments or changes made during the second reading. On third reading, the Secretary reads only the number and title of the bill. No more amendments on the bill is allowed at this stage. A roll call or nominal voting is called, and a member, if he deserves, is given his due time to explain his vote. Copies of the bill signed by the Senate President, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and certified by the Secretaries of the Senate and the House of Representatives will be transmitted to the President. This proposed law submitted to the President for his signature is known as the Enrolled Bill. Presidential action on the bill. The President shall have 30 days from receipt to act on the proposed law. If the President does not sign the proposed law within the prescriptive period, the same shall become a law even without the signature of the President. If the bill is vetoed, the same, together with the reason for vetoing said proposed law, shall be communicated to the House where it originated. The vetoed bill may still become a law if Congress can muster two-thirds vote to overrule the veto power of the President.
Ibalik lang. Wala na kami. Wala na yun. Wala na yan. Shake.
Maghapon kang kawawa dito.
Yes, I can vote now.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
I don't mind letting you down easy, but just give it time. If it don't hurt now, but just wait a while. Another big fish in the pond, no more. You were what they're feeding on. So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? Ain't it fun?